Inshallah, we will start our briefing session in 2 minutes. We will wait for others to join. Alright, inshallah we will start now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to everyone. Thank you to all of you for spending your time to attend this briefing session on this beautiful morning. Inshallah, we will be having an internship briefing to explain more about how to write your internship report. As been said by the department, the internship duration is from 25 July until 25 September. This briefing session will be divided into two, the briefing session itself and the Q&A session. So after we briefing to you, if there's any question regarding internship, you may ask in the Q&A session. Before we start our briefing, I would like to invite Brother Azmi for the dua recitation as we hope that everything goes smoothly.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وارحمهم كما ربونا صغارا. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مباركا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا مباركا معصوما ولا تجعل اللهم فينا ولا معنا شقيا ولا محروما. اللهم يسر أمورنا ولا تعسر يا كريم ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم اجعل خير أعمالنا آخره وخير أعمالنا خواتمه وخير أيامنا يوم نلقاك. اللهم سهل أمور أبنائنا وأمور طلبتنا في دورتهم التدريبية في هذه السنة خاصة وفي كل سنوات عامة، وبارك لهم وارحمهم وأعنهم فيها بفضلك يا لطيف يا كريم. ربنا عليك توكلنا وإليك أنابنا وإليك المصير. اللهم طور أعمارنا وصحح أجسادنا وثبت إيماننا ووسع أرزاقنا وحسن أخلاقنا ونور قلوبنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا حنان يا منان يا بديع السماوات والأرض. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Brother Azmi. Now it's time to listen to the briefing session. Please write down any important information from this briefing.
Internship briefing: how to write a report. So these are all the contents or the forms or papers that needed in your internship report. So we will go through after this one by one. Firstly, you must have a cover page for your internship report. Okay, this is the same as your written assignment, meaning to have the cover page in front of it, and the cover page will be provided in a template letter. So don't worry. Then, in your internship report, you must have an offer letter or approval letter or reply form from the company, meaning that the ones you have in the beginning after you have confirmed your placement in the company. And this is one of the example of an offer letter. To remind you that the logbook and all the forms needed will be provided in template. So you need to print all of the papers on your own. We are moving on to the cover page internship program forms and letters. Please take note that this cover is different from the cover page I have mentioned earlier. Moving on to the internship application form. Please read the instructions carefully before you write anything. Then you may fill in your details and don't forget to attach your picture, the formal picture. Then you may fill in your name, your matric card number, your address, your emergency contact, etc. And please sign and don't forget to write the date. Okay, the date will be your first day of your internship, and that will be on 25th July 2022. Written in the guideline, please do not write anything on this page. It will be filled by the department only, so please leave this page empty. Moving on to the next form, which is report for duty form. You may fill in this form on your first day of your internship or anytime you like. However, I would like to remind you that the date you have to write it the first day of your internship, which is 25th July 2022, and then you may fill in your details. The signature and official stamp of the supervisor is compulsory. You may use either an individual or company stamp. However, for an individual stamp, it must be included the full name, the position or the designation or the name of the company as mentioned in the guideline. Form will be provided in English and Malay, so you may choose to use the English or Malay form. However, you can refer to your company whether they like it to be in English or Malay. Then you can fill in your details, your name, your metric number, and your organization's details. The supervisor will evaluate you in this form, and it will be filled in on your last day of internship by your supervisor. So, it is compulsory for the supervisor to fill in the comment and suggestions in the form. Their signature and official stamp is needed. It can be an individual or company stamp. However, for an individual stamp, you must have the name, the designation, and the name of company. And as mentioned before, there will be two versions provided, which is Malay and English. So if you choose to write in Malay, then you have to go through the same process.
And now we will continue with the eighth document, which is the academic supervisor's internship report. So bear in your mind that this academic supervisor is different from the previous one because this academic supervisor is actually your lecturer from the department. For example, Dr. Ikhwan, Dr. Yasir, Dr. Salihah, Dr. Atam Shahada, while the previous one is the supervisor of the company. So this document consists of 3 pages, and you only have to fill in Arabic language and literature here, and your name and metric number. And while the rest, just leave it blank. Just leave it blank. Do not fill here, here, and on the second page, do not fill any of, and do not write anything on it. And same goes for the third page. Then we will continue with the ninth document, which is the confirmation of internship completion. Normally, the company will provide you the confirmation of internship completion from their own. But in case the company doesn't provide you any of confirmation later and ask you if you have any of it, then you may use this template to give to them on one condition. which is you have to ask them to put the letterhead of the company on the top of the page, on the top of the document. I'll show you the example of the letterhead. As you can see here, basically it has the logo, the name of the company, and then the telephone number, the fax, email, and etc. So this letterhead, keep in mind that this letterhead is compulsory. Otherwise, your document will be invalid. Then your report submission would not be entertained, would not be accepted by the department. Other than that, just fill in Arabic language and literature here, and yeah, fill in your student's name, the metric number, and internship duration. And at the bottom of it, as you can see, do ask your supervisor of the company to write down their signature, their name, and position. For your information, this template provides you two versions of confirmation letter of internship completion, in English version and Malay language version. So do ask your company which one they prefer. If they prefer English version, then go on with the English version. But if they prefer Malay version, proceed with the Malay version. As you can see here, this is the for Malay version of confirmation letter of internship completion. And now we will continue with the 10th document, which is the cover page of logbook and attendance sheet. So this is basically just the cover page, but you have to print it out also, and to be inserted in your report submission. And next, the 11th document, which is the logbook form. So write down the Arabic language and literature here, and fill in the date of internship from 25, which is from 25 of July until 25 of September 2022. So, and then just fill in your name, your metric number, and also the information of your company here. After that, we'll continue with the logbook. So this template already provides you the logbook from week 1 until week 13, I guess. So why until week 13? Because before this, normally students would do their internship for 3 months. But since your internship duration only takes 2 months, so you only have to print out from week 1 until week 9. So week 9, for the week 9, basically is for the replacement day, if you have any of it. And yeah, as you can see, there are boxes here. Do not leave any of it blank. You have to fill in all boxes. Don't skip it. You have to fill in the date, the description of assignment. The description of assignments here basically is what you do on that particular day. For example, as you can see here, the duty report and introduction to the workplace and departments, and so on and so on and so forth. And be reminded that this description of assignment must be written in two languages, in English and Arabic languages. So the English one is for the use of company, while the Arabic, of course, for the use of department. And don't forget to ask your supervisor to give their remarks every day. Don't forget to ask them to give their remarks. That is up to you actually, whether you want to ask them to write down their remarks day by day, or you may also ask them on the last week of the internship. Okay, so yeah, about the description of assignment, if you have any medical leave, holidays, or any absence with excuses, do write down about it. For example, if you have medical leave here, as you can see, just write down medical leave on 18 of August 2020, medical leave, ijazah maradiyah, and don't forget to ask your supervisor about their remarks. So, and for your information, if you have medical leave and holidays other than public holidays, you have to undergo the replacement day. So, about the details of replacement day, you have to ask about it from your company. From the company, you have to ask them on how. You have to consult with them on how it will be done, on how it will be conducted. You have to ask them about details of it. And yeah, but if you are having a public holiday such as Awal Muharram, Hari Keputeraan, Cuti Merdeka, and so on and so forth, then you don't have to undergo the replacement day. So that's one. Yeah, about the replacement day, you have to write it down on the week 9. In the week 9. as I will show you the example for week 13, but basically it should be on week 9 for you. But this is example that has been written on week 13. As you can see, the date 22 of August 2020, the description of assignment, replacement day for medical leave on the date that you were absent. And yeah, just continue with the description of assignment. Must be written in English and then Arabic. And yeah, don't forget to ask your supervisor to give their remarks. And another matter I want to remind you is if is about if you come from the states in which the week starts, in which the week begins from Sunday until Thursday, for example, if you come from Terengganu, Kelantan, Johor, or Kedah, and you do internship in that kind of state, then you have to leave the first box blank, because as we know that internship will start on Monday until Friday. So if you come from that kind of states in which the week start from Sunday until Thursday, then you have to leave the first box blank. I will show you the example. So as you can see the example here, the students left it blank because he or she did their internship in Johor, I guess. So as you can see, they left the first box blank here. But if you come from the states in which the week start from the Monday until Friday, then it won't be a big problem. It won't be a big deal. You just begin your description, your feeling of report from the first box, not from the second box. After that, we'll proceed with the attendance sheet. So attendance sheet basically it has the days of the month, 31 days. So in this document, you have to print out 3 copies of it for 3 months. For you, for example, for July, August, and September, in each attendance sheet you have to write down Arabic and language and literature here, and the month, for example, July, August, and September, and your name and metric number. And as you can see, there are boxes here, but be reminded that you must start filling down or writing down in the box from the first day of your internship in that particular month, not from the beginning of the month, not from the first day of the month. For example, you have as we know that all of you would begin your internship on 25 July. So you go to the second page here, you can see. So you have to write down, you have to start from 25 July, from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And about the remarks, if you are late or absent, or you have MC, medical leave, just tick one of it. And yeah, don't forget to put your signature. This is the student's signature, not the supervisor's signature. And at the bottom of the document here, as you can see, you have to ask the supervisor to write down their signature and to put their official stamp. And they might, whether they want to use the official stamp of the company or individual stamp in which contains the name, the designation, which is our position, and also the name of company. It is up to them. Just as you can see here, and just follow the guideline. There is a date there. So the date here is for the last day of your internship in that particular month. This date is not the last date of the month, but this date is the last day of your internship in that particular month. For example, in July, you would end your internship on 29. For example, in July, in the first month, you would end on 29 July. So you have to write down here on the date here, 29 July 2022, not on the last day, not on the 31. And same goes for the second attendance sheet in August and also in September. So about
about September, in September, as I mentioned before, that you have to write down the last day, the last date, which is the last day of your internship in that particular month. But some of you, for your information, some of you might end your internship sooner than the actual date that has been determined for you, which is on 25 September. So some of you might end sooner than that. For example, some of you might end their internship on 22 or 23. So for example, if they end on 23, if that's the case, so they have to write down here 23 September 2022, not 25 September 2022. So this same goes for those who have to extend their internship duration for some reason. For example, they have to undergo the replacement day that the company asked them to do so. For example, the company asked them to add 2 more days. So 2 more days, 25, 26, 27. So 27th of September is your last day of your internship in that particular month. So that's the date that you need to write down, not the actual date. So basically that's all what is needed to be inserted in your report submission, what is compulsory to be inserted in, to be right in your report submission. Other than that, if you have any medical leave, so you are required to insert your medical certification. I'll show you the example. As you can see here, this is the medical certification. So this is compulsory if you have any, if you are having a medical leave. And other than that, if you have another documents which are related to which are related to internship, for example, some company, especially the schools, they will give you the certification of appreciation. I will show you the example here. So this document is related to your internship. So and thus you may also insert in your report submission. And some of you might be given the punch card. You may also insert it in your report submission. So basically, that's all. That's all for briefing today. I hope this briefing is helpful. I do apologize if there is any shortcoming from us. Um, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, we have finished watching to the briefing. Now we open to anyone if there's any question regarding the internship.
Um, if you do internship in your country, for example, and you couldn't have your supervisor's remark, then just fill in the, what do you call it, just leave it blank. Then about that, we will ask what do you say about it on about the remarks from the supervisor. Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't understand that.
Wait. I mean you have to fill in the tick box and the description of assignment. Just fill in that, and about the remarks by supervisor. About that, I will ask Dr. Yasir about it, whether you have to come to your supervisor or there's any other ways. I will formulate about that.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone? If you have question, please ask now so that we can answer it here, because if in the group, it's difficult for us to explain it.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Patricia. I want to ask, I do my internship in Kelantan, so I have to leave the for the first week because I will start on Monday. And then for the second week, so I just do and start the report from the first box or what? Or second box?
About that, just give me a minute. I want to check about that. Yeah, just wait. We might proceed with another question about the previous question. Just give me a few minutes.
About the supervisor, means lecturer, the department will register all the student to prereq. So you will know your supervisor through the schedule on iMaklum. And we will share the video after this. For the question from Tang Min, for the company internship, we also have the supervisor, yes. So you have supervisor from department, meaning lecturer, that will evaluate your internship, and supervisor from the company to lead you in the company. The answer for Fatimah question, yes, you need to translate it because the lecturer need to evaluate all the report.
About the question that Sis Patricia asked before, if you do your internship in Kelantan, for example, you only have to leave the first box in the first week. So in the second week, just if you're doing your internship on Sunday, just fill it in the box. Don't leave it in. Don't leave it blank. Clear?
All right, thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
I want to ask questions about supervisor. So, what's their job? So they're gonna talk some things with us, or do what? What are they gonna do?
I believe basically they will guide you on what you do in that company. Yes, they will guide you, and you have to communicate with them frequently, and you have to contact with them. You have to ask them, give their contact number. You will know about it in the company.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I have one more question. Regarding I do my internship in Kelantan, that just now you say that we need to do a report from first week until week 9, and then but I start my internship from first week, and then I start my internship 25th September. It will be on 10th week. So is it mean I have to do until 10th week for my internship report? Because 25 September I still in Kelantan still work.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat your question? Because
Can I ask in Malay?
Yes. You may so.
Okay, macam ni. Saya start saya punya internship 25 hari Isnin. And then 25 September adalah hari terakhir untuk saya bekerja pada, iaitu dia akan jatuh pada minggu ke-10. Sebabnya kalau 25 September hari Ahad, kalau negeri selain daripada yang awak sebut tadi, Kelantan, Kedah dan Johor apa semua tu, dia akan berakhir pada hari Jumaat lah kan. Sebab 25 tu dia orang dah cuti. Tapi Kelantan still kerja. 25 September tu adalah minggu ke-10. Sekiranya saya akan buat sampai minggu ke-10 ke saya punya report tu?
So minggu ke-10 lah. Dia sebenarnya macam ni, dia macam 8 minggu je sebenarnya. Yang week 9 tu, minggu ke-9 tu, kalau ada replacement.
Oh, kiranya kita akan bekerja, kita orang akan bekerja sampai minggu ke-8 je lah.
Macam umumnya macam tu. Melainkan ada hal-hal yang terkecuali, yang hal yang istimewa sikit lain cerita, tu mungkin beza sikit. Tapi umumnya 8 minggu untuk korang.
I see. Alright. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I just want to ask another question.
Yes.
Okay, so after you finish this video and you're gonna record it?
Yes. We'll
Okay.
record.
you're gonna post it in the YouTube or
Yes.
okay, thank you.
Nak tanya,
Yeah.
tadi ada mention yang sampai week 8 saja. So untuk week 9 tu nak kena print juga ke atau macam mana? If tak ada replacement.
Yeah. Give me a few moments.
For Sister Tang Min question about the online internship, I think you may ask the company first if they have the scanned version of the stamp or signature. If they have the scanned version, then you may put it on the remarks in the remarks section. So you can edit it online actually. But if your company doesn't have any online version of official stamp, then we will ask Dr. Yasir about it. Either the department want the stamp online. Do you get me, Sister Tang Min?
Yes, I got you.
Yes.
Untuk soalan Syafiq dan ni tadi, kalau kita tak ada buat replacement day, maknanya tak perlulah untuk print untuk week 9 tu. Maknanya just print sampai week 8 saja.
Okay, ada correction. Tadi ada kira kat kalender. Totally untuk internship 9 minggu, bukan 8 minggu.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the internship will be 9 weeks, so the replacement will be on week 10. This is correction, our mistake, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
About the question from Sister Tami, Amina, if I'm doing my internship before 25 July 2020, how could I fill in the first date or the date of 25 July? About that, basically, if you have different dates, it's okay because some of you might begin their internship sooner than the actual date. So just write the date according to your application letter. Understood?
Okay, understood.
Anyone? Do you have question? If there's no question, we will end our briefing session. So after this, if you guys have a question, you may ask directly in the group WhatsApp. So we wish all of you best of luck for your internship soon, and may Allah ease everyone. That's all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The video and the template and the example for the report, logbook, etc. We will send it on the group, and the recording session for this briefing will upload on the YouTube. Okay, you may ask. For the report, you need to print all the everything. Begin with the first page until the last page. You need to print it, and then for the activity and others, you need to write it by handwritten.
Sister, for the internship, will it be updated on our confirmation slip or not?
Yeah, soon, because the department is in the process to register all the students. By maybe 10 July, if your schedule is still not updated, let us know.
So maybe it will be updated before 5th July?
Yeah, before your internship start.
Because the Mahala online application is before 5th July, so
yeah, everything we will update on group.
Okay, thank you, sister.
Alright. Okay, thank you everyone for attending. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sister and brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.